Before you continue, grab your device and open the Manage My Fatigue app. Feel free to pause and restart this video as often as you need to give yourself time to follow along and work on your own device. Once you have one or more categories, it's time to think about the types of tasks that fit within those categories. You might begin with a quick brainstorm to get you started. What types of activities do you do that relate to the home and garden category? By the way, I would expect that we would each have different things on our home and garden category. Let me share what I have in my home and garden category to kickstart your thinking. I have run errands, mom, because I do a lot of things with and for my mom, yard work, pool maintenance, and more. Obviously, some or all of these things may or may not apply to you. Think about those things you do regularly at home that require energy for you to work on or to complete. Now we'll add a few practice tasks to the categories you've created. Let's add yard work as a task to the home and garden category, just as a quick example. Tap Home and Garden to open that category. You should see the category name at the top of the screen. This is a visual cue to let you know that you are in that selected category, and any task added will be part of that category. Tap the plus sign to add a task to the category. When prompted to enter a task title, type in Yard Work. Then tap Add. Once you create the task, you'll be on the task screen. You should notice the name of the task at the top center of the screen. Although there are 3 fields on the task screen, we're only going to focus on the optimal duration section at this time. The optimal duration section is where you enter the number of minutes you think you can do the task, stay focused, and still have some energy left. This section is really important because it will be the foundation for the countdown timer function we'll introduce in a future video. Notice as you tap the optimal duration section, you have a limited number of options, 5 minutes to 60 minutes. Tap the optimal duration field and scroll to select the desired number of minutes, then tap Done to continue. You might be thinking that you can work on a task longer than 60 minutes. Although that might be true, remember the purpose of the Manage My Fatigue app, to help you learn to optimize your energy and avoid wiping yourself out. It's actually better to work for up to an hour than take a short break, even if just a minute or two, and then get back to the task. Since we're practicing here, let's just say that you can do yard work for 45 minutes and still have some reserve energy. Tap the optimal duration and adjust it to 45 minutes. Then tap Done. Again, for now, we're not going to worry about strategies and notes. So tap Save to save the task page and return to the list of tasks within the category referenced at the top of the screen. Give it a try. Pause the video and take a few minutes to add a new task to the home and garden category, one that's relevant to your life. Be sure to consider an appropriate optimal duration for the task and then save it. Next, edit the optimal duration for the Reading Activities category magazine task to 25 minutes. You might be thinking that we haven't talked about how to edit an actual task. You're correct. We haven't. But you do know how to open a category, and therefore you know how to open a task. Open the magazine task, change the optimal duration to 25 minutes, and then save the change.